Hey there, YouTube land, and welcome to my blog today, Professor Pynn's perspective, and thought I'd do something kind of cool and different. Talk, because you don't hear enough of me talking. That's for sure. I hadn't planned to do a video today. I did one yesterday about the Black Friday and console wars and stuff, and to give my opinion. And then people came out and gave their opinions, and it was really cool to hear people uh, talk about what they thought was the best system. Like we had like Rob's reviews. We had Blu-ray Blazer, uh, Tidy Walnuts. And it was really cool listening to that. It was cool listening to like people talk about the well, my better half like listened to her and her talking about the marketing, and we had fun with that. So I'm a marketing person. That's what kind of what I do. I'm in the best marketing. Well, I was in the best marketing of all, which is public relations. That I love. I love what I'm doing right now. It's more about help, like in the public sector work, which is kind of fun. But and can be stressful. And I think this is why right now I'm focused a lot more on the console than I normally am with a lot of other things. Like normally I'm looking at the big box set, but I would just love to have a console. Sometimes you're there and it's just a rough day, or you may just be kind of like work just gets really tense or slightly overwhelming. And there's nothing wrong. You're doing a good job and you like your job, but you just want to be able to. Oh, sorry about guys. I'm getting late. You want to be able to breathe. And I had one of those days about a week and a half ago when things were going kind of rough. My day went kind of rough. And I don't have a console here anymore. So I'd forgotten. I was like, just such a rough day. I said, okay, I'm going to go home. I'm going to put on the PS3 that I have upstairs, what that I thought I still have upstairs, and I'm just going to play a game. Just going to forget. And I don't want to watch a movie. I don't want anything that I can possibly be thinking about. I want to be as engaged in doing something else in another world as much as possible. Then I remembered, no, I just sold my PS3 about like 3 weeks ago, and I'm at the point where I'm thinking about which one to get, and I don't have any yet. So it was kind of coming home and then realizing, oh crap, yeah, it's disheartening. Now with Christmas coming up, I gotta get my kids stuff. So will I get one on Black Friday? Odds are no. Odds are Aaron's gonna be a little bit more stressed out for a little bit. But that's what you do because family is important. Family comes first. And that's it. I canceled my pre-order for the Batman set, the 66 one. I'm gonna grab that one down the road. But I want to get my kids laptops for Christmas, and they want like the laptops, not the little notebooks, but actual laptops. So I said, I'm out of school, I'm working, I'm finally able to like, inshallah, and I'll be able to do something like that. So I'm definitely going to try and do my best to make sure that that the Christmas is good, and work on that, and hopefully grab the. There's still gonna fight happen. Gonna be a fight happening over there really soon, by the way. Grab something that so I'm not so stressed. But hey, could be I am a very lucky person. I have a lot around me that I'm so blessed to have. I'm not complaining. but I thought it was like neat to talk about. We kind of a fun thing to talk about and give your perspective on why. So Criterion Month is up, and it's right now. And I'm not getting anything right now. Not this time around. Next time around. But I'll be really interested in watching our videos and seeing what you guys get. I wish I could have got some. There was a few that were really on my list. I actually did a little list on Amazon of stuff I want. Everybody does that, and I never thought of doing it. So I guess Mom and stuff for Christmas, when I talk about movies and stuff and that I want, I'll just give her the list or something like that. Told you. I will be right back. And I'm back. So, yes, I told you, cats. Did I tell you in this video? I'm not sure. I've done so many takes of this video here. Cats been fighting, and I usually stop the video and start up again. But I'm like, nah, screw it. I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the Criterion. I did get a Criterion during the flash sale, the Monsters Madmen set, so I can't complain. That was really good there. I will be doing Criterion videos throughout this month, talking about some ones that I got, so that if those are ones that you're looking at getting, then we should, hopefully I can steer you if in the way of, if this one is one you should pick up or this one is one you should wait on type thing. So I'll be looking at that as well. I gotta say, big shout outs right now to Chris Horton and Guerrero Movie House, who did these amazing videos talking about what a cinephile is. And the different, and Chris Horton actually mentioned me in the video, which really was really awesome. Chris is a really great guy whose videos I enjoy, and I consider an actual friend. There's very few people on here. There's a few people on here that I would actually consider friends, like people that I know are there for you no matter what. And Chris is one of those guys that you can talk to and actually respond. Now, he talked about movies that he liked, and he was really brave when it came to this, because you know what? When it comes to movies and collecting and stuff like that, there are people, and I want to say this right because I don't want to offend anybody. There are people on here that love movies, and they like me, and they're into the stuff that they're into, and that's it. This is their passion. There's some casual collectors, and you'll see them come on and do certain things, and that's pretty cool. And there's people that just buy, and they kind of buy everything, and you're not quite sure exactly where their passion lies, except for spending or shopping or whatever. And there's a lot of people come in to watch the videos of people that just go out and buy stuff every week. And then there's other people that I think buy what they think they should buy from what they read in a book or read online. But it may not. What's the word? It may not really be what the movie for them. They may not be there yet, and which is cool, because that's how you get there. You buy stuff, and some of it you find out you're liking, and if you're watching this stuff, you're actually watching. You're not just putting it on the shelf to gather dust, and then you're like, okay, I like this. This is something I'm gonna be watching more of. My Scream Factory stuff. Obviously, I like Scream Factory movies, but I don't pick up something because the name Scream Factory is on it. I pick it up because they put a style of film that I like. Basically, a lot of stuff they put out, even the newer chiller stuff, a lot of that is basically the type of stuff that you'd see as rentals back in the day in in stores. In the VHS stores, there would be, when they were renting movies, those were the type of kind of the fun horror movies that you rent and stuff like that. And they kind of focus on that. Other companies like Synapse, Severin, Arrow Video, they all do kind of like focus on that, and then they kind of go out from that. But that's what it is. It's the it gives me the feel of the old movies, the old style of video stores. So having a collection of those, it's like having a collection of kind of fun, cheesy video store movies that you want. It's like you're grabbing Phantom of the Paradise out, or you're picking up Pumpkinhead, just like you would back in the day. If you're like, old like me, and Roger, and you can remember like back, man, I remember the day when I was like, picked up my first Lucio Fulci movie or my first Dario Argento when I really got into it and wanted to see more of the stuff. And this wasn't the days when there was internet around. You could download something, or you could like go on Wikipedia and find out all about the director or stuff. No, you searched it out. You hunted down. You searched it out. You read your Fangorias. You read your Gorzones. You read your magazines, and tried to find as much information as you could. If you're like me, you read every single credit on a movie and just waited till that last bit of blackness comes up on the screen. Sometimes on VHS till the flickering came. Because you just really wanted to know, who's this guy that this movie reminds you of another movie, and then you turn it around and you realize, oh look, that's both of those were directed by the same guy. I really like this guy's stuff. So then all of a sudden you're not just renting a movie back then, or buying now, to just anything. You're flicking the back of the box over, and you're looking at the director, and you're saying, okay, yeah, this is him again. I like the other things by him. I think I'm going to like this. And you kind of gain your taste. You find out exactly what you like. And there's nothing better than when you get that revelation. My better half and me were looking last time into the Criterions, and we're getting stuff to buy. And she got a lot of her French films, that she likes the gangster films. Jean-Paul Belmondo, she loves his stuff, and great actor. And just we're going through that, and we're looking at stuff. And I was looking at some Ingmar Bergman. There's a couple box sets there, and one, I like some of his earlier stuff. I don't like everything he did. But my better half's like, I don't like Bergman. I just don't. And so I feel really good about saying that. There's no pretense. I'm not going to pretend I like something just because it's on a Criterion or just because it's in a book. And I like that. And Chris's video was kind of like that. He said what he liked. I mean, no bones about it. He was honest with the stuff he liked. Me, I like slasher films. And it's kind of a niche subgenre of horror, but I'm passionate about them. I love slasher films, and The Prowler, and like Eaten Alive, the Tobe Hooper film, of course. Just a lot of great stuff. Love those. I love Giallos. Just such great stuff that's out there. So am I a cinephile? Yeah, I guess I am. I'm passionate about movies. I'm passionate about film. I don't love everything, but I do enjoy what my films of more than just, I guess, the casual watching. I can immerse myself in the actual, well, I've talked about this many times, especially recently, into the film itself. And that's incredible to be able to do, for me, to just become just part of the experience and learn as much as I can. Just learn as much as I can about the aspects of filmmaking and the different things, from the lighting to the writing, just what I love. So maybe, I guess you could consider me a cinephile if you want to take it that way. And that, okay, yes, certain things I like, and these are that's it. These are I love, and I'm passionate about cinema. I'm passionate about the directors that I like. I'm passionate about the films, and I fight and argue and debate uh, my opinions with other people in a fun but geeky manner. And sometimes that's great, and that goes well. But sometimes I come up with someone that's just as passionate or just as geeky, and we just don't rub each other the right way. And you know, you're like, oh, this person's like me, and I really should get along with them. But I'm just not going to. It's just one of these people that you're not going to ever get. You know, there's no simpatico going to happen there, which is a shame. But that's what collecting's all about. That's what this whole thing is. The only thing that really bugs me is when people just buy and buy and buy, and there's no commitment to what they like. I mean, everybody's got having splurge and stuff, and I'm like, oh man, why did I buy that? But at the end of the day, to thine own self be true. Know what you like what you know. Learn about everything that you want to know about, and drink it in. It's good for the soul. That is Professor Pynn's perspective for tonight. Don't just collect to collect, whether it's comics or movies or art or books. Think of all of it like you would if you were in a museum, and you go and buy paintings, and you're going through stuff, and some of it's going to leave you cold, some of it's going to be kind of interesting, and then you're going to see this one painting and by an artist, and this artist is going to be someone that speaks to you, and you can almost feel the painting, the emotions and the feelings of that, just like the emotion being drawn out of you from this art, from this work of art, from this extreme passion that somebody has put into canvas. And think of like films that way. Find the films that brings that out for you. That the way that some people feel when they're looking at Picasso or Van Gogh. The way that I feel when I'm watching a lot of Brian De Palma or Hitchcock or a lot of the early slasher stuff, which I really am, you know, brings out certain emotions and feelings and just warm fuzziness for me. And that's what I can say right now. And anybody that asks me, and that's ever asked me over the last couple of years, you know, when they're starting out channels, says, what should I do? Talk about what you're most passionate about, and you will be you may not be, I can't say popular. You will get across what you feel, because when you really, really, really feel strongly about something and you start talking about it, the words won't always be there to flow smoothly. Look at my videos, unedited and rough. But no matter what, the passion will shine through. Find your passion. Look around, and if you're watching movies and you're buying stuff and it's not doing it for you, maybe games, maybe books, maybe art, maybe food. Just find your passion and live it, breathe it in, enjoy it, and never be ashamed. Never think of anything as guilty pleasure. I use that word, and I really shouldn't, because nothing that you enjoy needs to be a guilty pleasure. You enjoy it. That's enough. You don't need to explain to anybody else why or how or for what reason. Your enjoyment is good enough. That is Professor Pynn's perspective. Thanks for watching. For me right now, before I go to sleep, I'm going to need some tea because I've been talking for 20 minutes and my voice is going. And just go through your films. Look at what you watch. And then when you get to that film, and you pick it up, and it just gives you that good glow inside and out, and you have that really good feeling, then you found it. Then you know the type you're looking for. Look in the back, look at the director, look at the type of film it is, and go with what you love. Go forth and be strong.